بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. So inshallah we're moving on to or continuing with the حرف العامل, and we'll be discussing the next حرف العامل. So we have this book. How many parts is it divided into? Oh no, oh we go again. But if you go over and over again, it sticks in your mind. What's the first part? The muqaddimah. What does that discuss? Introduction. What three things we discuss in there? The kalima, ism, fa'il and harf, and the jumla, ismiya and fa'iliya, and then we discuss what's amil, what's ma'mula, what is i'rab. Good? Yes, we have muqaddimah, we have the amil, we have the ma'mul, then we have the i'rab. That's the next three maqsid, the three main headings in the book. Correct? Okay. Then al-maqsid al-awwal is regarding amil. So what are the 6 amil? What are the 6 things we discuss in here? Is it 5? Are you sure? Okay, good. What are the 5? What comes first? فعل العامل, حرف العامل, الاسم العامل, العامل المعنوي, and then the khatima with some miscellaneous rules. Okay? Yes, you got it? Understood? Okay. Then we then فعل العامل. Let's just recap with the other end. Then in حرف العامل we said that the harf, those particles which cause a change to the words after them are of 2 types. Some of them cause a change to isms, and some of them cause a change to fa'il. Correct? So some of them cause a change to the ism, and some of them cause a change to the fa'il. Good? Right. What's happening here? Yeah. And then what we have here now? What did we do yesterday? Yesterday we discussed what? Al-Huruf al-Jarra, or the Huruf al-Jar. Those particles which make the word after them majroor. And how many Huruf al-Jar did we discuss in this book? 13. Understood? Okay. And what did we say altogether? Those were particles which make what? Tajurru isman wahidan. They make what? One noun majroor. What did they do? They make one noun majroor. Then we have here وَتَنْصِبُ اسْمًا وَاحِدًا. Have we done this one before? We haven't done it yesterday, we have only done the majroor. Now we're moving on to this one here. Al-Qism al-Thani. The second type of huruf which do amal in ism, yes, are those harfun is a harf, one harf, which تَنْصِبُ اسْمًا وَاحِدًا, which makes an ism mansoob. Which makes what? An ism mansoob. وَهُوَ إِلَّا. What is this? Illa. For example, يَغْفِرُ اللَّهُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا الشِّرْكَ. Allah, what does this translate as? Allah will forgive sins except shirk. Meaning, if you repent for shirk whilst you are alive, Allah will forgive that. What he forget? After you die, a person dies on shirk, then that will be forgiven. Other sins, Allah may say, okay, I'll forgive that. So if a person is tawbah from shirk in this dunya whilst he's alive, Allah will forgive that as well. This means here, afterwards. Okay? So, illa makes what? تَنْصِبُ اسْمًا وَاحِدًا. Illa makes what? One noun after it. So what's happening here? Illa is the harf amil, is governing the noun after it, and it makes it what? Mansoob. Simple. So al-qism al-thalith is hurufun tansib al-isma wa tarfa al-khabara. Are particles, hurufun is man'ud, are particles tansib al-isma, which makes the ism mansoob wa tarfa al-khabara, and which makes the khabar what? Marfu'. Tansib al-isma, it makes the ism mansoob and it makes the khabar marfu'. Understood? So these are the 3rd types of particles. What are they? وَهِيَ سَبْعٌ. These are what? 7 particles. Okay? Okay? It should actually be here sab'atu, because sab'atu ahrufin. So not sab'un, here sab'atu. Okay, وَهِيَ سَبْعَةٌ. Okay, وَهِيَ سَبْعَةٌ. Okay? Okay. What are the 7 types? Inna. We've done inna before many times. What does inna mean? Indeed. Nahu inna Allaha rahimun. Indeed, Allah is merciful. Inna Allaha rahimun. Allah is merciful. Correct? Now, anna, we haven't done anna before. And you do anna shortly in the nahwa. What does anna do? Anna is a harf mushabbahun bil-fa'il. It has an ism and the khabar. But anna comes at the beginning to mean indeed. And anna comes in the middle and it just makes it that. And anna and its ism and khabar usually become the maf'ul bihi, sometimes the fa'il. So what happened here? A'lamu, I know that Allah is forgiving. And anna is a maf'ulun bihi. Anna is ism and khabar become maf'ulun bihi. And then this is the ism and this is the khabar of anna. So inna always comes where? At the beginning. And anna comes where? In the middle. And anna and its ism and khabar take one slot. It becomes one thing. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes? Understood? Yes? The next one we have is ka'anna. Ka'anna means as though. What does ka'anna mean? What does it mean? As though, it seems like. As though, or it seems like. Correct? كأن الحرام نار. What does haram mean? Impermissible, impermissible actions. So it is as though impermissible actions are what? Fire. كأن الحرام نار. It is as though impermissible actions are fire, meaning when you do those things, it's like, it's a fire of Jahannam. So كأن. Correct? So كأن means what? As though. الرابع, the fourth is what? لكن. What's the fourth? لكن. لكن means what? However, or but. ما فاز الكسول. What is كسل? كسل كسلان? Lazy. ما فاز الكسول. The lazy person. فاز يفوز فوزا. To be successful. ما فاز الكسول. The lazy person was not successful. لكن المجتهد فائز. However, the hard-working person is successful. So لكن is حرف مشبه بالفعل, is the ism and is khabar, and that becomes a new sentence on its own. You understand? So ما فاز الكسول, the lazy person was not successful. However, the hard-working person was successful. Same thing. حرف مشبه بالفعل, ism and khabar. All of these have the same tarkib, same structure. Ism and khabar. Understood? Yes? الخامس لعل. الخامس لعل. لعل means what? Hopefully. What does la'alla mean? Hopefully. Something is possible, you hope for it, you yearn for it, you want it to happen. Okay? Yes? لعل الله تعالى غافر ذنبي. So لعل الله تعالى. So perhaps Allah, hopefully Allah is good. Ghafir is going to forgive. So ghafir means ism al-fa'il can have the meaning of a verb. We'll do that very shortly, maybe in the next section in harf ism al-amil. So it's going to forgive. So Allah is going to forgive dhanbi, my sins. So Allah ta'ala ghafiru dhanbi. Perhaps Allah is going to forgive my sins. Yes? And later it's like la'alla, but it's not hopefully. What does it mean? I wish. And this is usually for impossible. What's it for? Impossible or what? Improbable things. What's it for? Impossible or improbable things. So later rajulu salihun. I wish the man. So you could try, even though it doesn't have the word I, you can add the word I in the translation. لَيْتَ الرَّجُلَ صَالِحٌ. Yes? Huh?
Why would you say impossible?
Well, in this example, maybe he's passed away or something. Maybe this example needs to get working on. Yeah, I was just thinking of the same example myself. It's not. I'll maybe change the example. Yeah, but لَيْتَ الرَّجُلَ صَالِحٌ. The man, I wish the man was pious. Or maybe it's improbable, the way he behaves. Or he was good. Yeah, maybe change the example later on. We got the idea. Okay. Yes? You following?
Yeah, the question after was very good. So
If only, yeah. Is it if only or only if one of the two of them? I can't remember which one it is. You say if only or only if one of the two of them? I can't remember which is the correct one. Yeah. Only if only. One is correct grammatically in English, I can't remember which one it is. And yeah, that's also, I wish, if only. Gee. Oh, you have inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, laytan, la'alla. Yes? That came at the right beginning. So inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, an, layta. We have these 6. Now, وهذه الستة. Too many shaddas there. Extra shaddas are missing. Yes? هذه الستة. What does this mean? هذه الستة. These 6. That's the mubtada. تسمى الحروف المشبهة بالفعل. Translation? Are called. Yeah, so these 6 are called الحروف المشبهة بالفعل. الحروف المشبهة بالفعل. So there's another one coming. So for example, this one is not حرف مشبهة بالفعل, but the ones above them. So the ones that تنصب الاسم وترفع الخبر. These are what? حرف مشبه بالفعل and what? The حرف مشبه بالفعل. The first 6 are called حرف مشبه بالفعل, and the 7th one is not حرف مشبه بالفعل. Understood? Yes? Understood? Okay. La. The 7th is what? What's the 7th? La لنفي الجنس. You did it in Nahw already, didn't you? The la which negates what? The entire species, everything, none whatsoever. Yes? So for example, la fa'ila sharrin. What does fa'il mean? Doer. So no doer of evil, is no one who does evil, no one who does wrong. And the la makes it what? None, no one at all. So no doer of evil whatsoever, or no perpetrator of evil whatsoever, fa'izun, will be successful. And you've already covered this in Nahw in Unit 3. Yes, in detail, all the examples you've done there before. Okay? Yeah? So those are the الحروف المشبهة بالفعل عند لا لنفي الجنس, and these make the اسم منصوب and the خبر مرفوع. So, Ji.
Help you to bring something like the Quran. This is the reason why you need to quote it.
You should ask immediately. Whenever the translation is going on, ask immediately. Don't wait for it to keep on go on and go back. G. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Because what happens, when you have a question, even in class normally, when somebody don't understand something, immediately ask. Like, after when it says explain that part, and you don't understand, then ask afterwards, but that's how I like it. Then it's like, you have to go all the way back again. So immediately there and then make sure you understand it. Okay, and ask the question regarding that. So before we go to the next one, say, well, I got a question here. Okay, J. Okay, let's summarize again. المقصد الأول العامل. المقصد الأول العامل. What do we have in here? الفعل العامل. Everyone, الفعل العامل. Then الاسم العامل. حرف العامل. عامل المعنوي and خاتمة. Then الفعل العامل. Yes, go ahead. الفعل العامل, how many types? What are the 2 types? قياسي and سماعي. قياسي means it does not follow a rule heard from the Arabs.
of the
And Sama'i means
the ghaib
follows a rule. I got you.
and that will determine the pattern or the function.
Qiyasi is what? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you this time. Yesterday you didn't, I didn't get it, today I got you. Qiyasi means what? No, yes, I still got you. 1-0. Ji. Qiyasi means what? Qiyasi means? Follows a rule. And Sama'i means? It doesn't follow a rule. How many Qiyasi are there?
You have to look at the mudari also. So if you
How many Qiyasi are there? 2. Which 2? Lazim and Muta'addi. The Qiyasi, it has one fa'il and everything else has a mansoob. Yes? But Lazim does not have a maf'ul bihi and Muta'addi has what? A maf'ulun bihi. Understood?
no, you don't get it.
Yes?
What
Got it?
part don't you understand?
Okay. Then we have as-sama'i. How many types of sama'i are there? Those that does not follow rule, the Arabs just use them. What are they?
If I give you a word,
4. The first al-fa'lu naqis. What do? They precede a mubtada and the khabar, makes the mubtada into ism and makes it marfu and the khabar mansoob. What are they? Kana wa akhawatuha. And all of these usually give what kind of meaning? A tense, a dimension of tense. Yes? The next one was what? Af'alul raja, af'alul muqaraba, and then af'alul shuru. Af'alul raja for now is asa, muqaraba is kada, and shuru is what?
So the reason you have to bring this.
No, shuru is to begin. Tafiqa, ja'ala, akhadha.
What is this pattern?
Then we have fi'lul madhi wa dham. Madh and dham is for what?
Because of this pattern.
Praise. What are the 2 words for madh and dham? Ni'ma and bi'sa. Okay. And then we have the sigha of ta'ajjub. We have the 2 sighas of ta'ajjub. What are they for? Yeah, amazement. What are the sighas? Ma af'alahu and af'il bihi, akrim bihi. So ma akramahu or af'il bihi. So ma af'alahu, like ma akramahu, and af'il bihi, like akrim bihi. And he will change according to whoever the thing is. Okay. What's the harf amil? How many types of harf amil are there?
knowing this, knowing
What are the major categories?
you know what
3 major categories. Those that govern nouns, those that govern verbs, and those that govern other particles.
and I say to you, it's from the
No?
family of Nasara.
Said by help, you saved you. It is only 2. Those that govern a noun and those that govern a verb. Those that govern a noun and those that govern a verb. Those that govern a noun are how many types?
I tell you, the word Ghafara is from the
One that gives one letter A,
the mudari of
majroor, which is the hurufun jarra.
how will the table be?
One that gives one noun a nasab, which is what? Illa. And then one that gives the ism, the nasab, and the khabar, the rafa, which is what? The haruf mushabbahun bilfa'l and lنفي الجنس. And you've got one more left you haven't done as yet.
So you have to know how the
We'll do that tomorrow, inshallah.
the family of
And then we have those that govern a verb. We'll do that later on. And then we have the amil, ismul amil, amil ma'nawi, and then the khatima we'll do later on. Do you understand how it's working? Now once you got the full layout, then we have all this. So basically, we're not going too deep into the rules. Understand how all of the amil, ma'mul, what's marfu, what's mansoob, what makes it mansoob. We get all of that. We cover that. That's this book finished. Then we go to the wusta and we do a bit more details, do the i'rab and tarkib of all of them, and a bit more rules regarding them. Understood? Yes? Okay. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Any questions before we finish off today? Yeah? Any questions from anyone regarding G?
That's the point.
No? Anyone else? Yeah, you have a question?